Om Shanti. Good morning. We'll listen 1984, and the title of the Murli is Self-Sovereignty is a Birthright. Today, Bab Dada is seeing the gathering of those who have a right to the kingdom. Throughout the whole cycle, it is only at this confluence age that the biggest gathering of those who have a right to the kingdom takes place. Bab Dada is seeing the gathering of Brahmin children from all over the world. All of you who have a right to the kingdom are set on the seat of your perfect stage, and that too number-wise. Look how you all are sitting like carefree emperors with the spiritual intoxication of your self-sovereignty, the jewels sparkling in the center of each one's forehead looks so beautiful. Baba is seeing on each one's head a crown of light that is sparkling number-wise. All of you have a crown, but you are number-wise. Members of Bab Dada is one's eyes spreading everywhere through your eyes. Bab Dada is very to see Baba says, however, do you remember your rights that you attained many times in the past? Do you remember them? Do you not? You have attained the kingdom of the world many times through self-sovereignty. You are double sovereigns. You have self-sovereignty and also the kingdom of the world. Self-sovereignty makes you into Raj Yogis who have a right to the kingdom for all time. Self-sovereignty makes you into one with the third eye, a knower of the three aspects of time, and knowledgeable of the three worlds. That is, a master of the three worlds. Self-sovereignty makes you into a soul who is one of the souls selected out of millions of souls, and a special soul among those selected few. Self-sovereignty puts you in the garland around the Father's neck. It makes you part of the rosary of which devotees turn the beads. Self-sovereignty seats you on the Father's heart throne. Self-sovereignty makes you into masters of all the treasures of attainments. It makes you firm, unshakable, and constant, and enables you to attain all rights. You are such elevated souls who have a right to self-sovereignty, are you not? You now know very well the answer to the riddle, who am I? Do you not? The rosary of the title, who am I, is so long. Continue to remember this and turn each bead. There will be so much happiness. Become aware of your own rosary and you will experience so much intoxication. Do you have such intoxication? Double foreigners would have double intoxication, would they not? You have imperishable intoxication, do you not? Can anyone reduce this intoxication of yours in front of the Almighty Authority? What other authority is there? It is just that you fall asleep in the deep sleep of carelessness. And so Maya steals the key of your authority, that is your awareness. So here Baba is highlighting the reason that we fall deep asleep in carelessness. And so Maya steals the key of authority, that is awareness. So sleep in such a way that you are not aware of anything. This sleep of carelessness sometimes deceives you so that you feel that you are not sleeping but are awake. However, even when something gets stolen, you are not aware of it. In fact, there is no other authority in front of the constantly ignited light of the Almighty Authority. No authority can shake you, even in your dreams. You are such sovereigns who have a right to the kingdom. Do you understand? Baba is asking, do you understand? Acha. Today, Baba has come into the gathering to celebrate a meeting, just as children are waiting for their turn to meet Baba. In the same way, the Father also invokes the meeting with you children. The loveliest work that the Father has to do is to meet you children, whether it is in the subtle form or the corporal form. Baba says that's the loveliest work that he does, is meeting the children. The most important task in the Father's daily schedule is to meet the long lost and now found loving children, to decorate them, to sustain them, to make them similar to himself, and make them instruments in front of the world. This is his work. This is what he's always busy doing. He inspires scientists, but that too is for you children. Whatever Baba does, Baba says is for you children. Even when he gives devotees the fruit of their love and devotion, he keeps you children in front. None of them knows the point. They only know the deities. He reveals himself to only you children, even before the devotees. He takes everyone else into liberation. And that too is in order to give you children a happy and peaceful kingdom. So Baba has got so much of love for the children that whatever he does is for the children. To those who constantly have a right to self-sovereignty, to those who remain constantly stable in a firm, constant, unshakable stage, to those who constantly remain in spiritual intoxication eternally, to those who have a right to the double kingdom, to the lights of the eyes, who are merged in Bab Dada's eyes, Bab Dada's love, remembrance, and namaste. And from we children as well, lots of love and remembrance and namaste to Bab Dada. And now Bab Dada meeting a group from Australia. Bab Dada has deep love for the residents of Australia. Baba says he's got deep love for the residents of Australia. Why? What is the speciality of Australia? The speciality of Australia is the good method you have of maintaining courage in yourselves and becoming servers and opening centers everywhere. The Father is especially pleased to see children who have courage. The speciality of London is that everyone there continues to receive special sustenance from many experienced jewels, but Australia doesn't have the chance to receive so much sustenance Nevertheless, you have been standing on your own feet and bringing about good growth and success in service. All of you have a keen interest in having remembrance and doing service. You have a great interest in having remembrance. And this is why you are moving forward and will continue to do so. The majority of you are free from obstacles. Some good children have left, but they still continue to remember the Father even now. Therefore, constantly have good wishes for them too, and definitely bring them close to the Father once again. You have such enthusiasm, do you not? Of course, some fruit of a tree would fall. This is nothing new. Therefore, make yourself and others so strong that you become embodiments of success. All of you in this group that has come are very strong, are you not? Maya will not catch hold of you, will she? If there is a weakness, Baba says, if there is a weakness, remove it and become complete. Before you leave Madhuban, take the blessing with you from Madhuban of being immortal, the blessing of being immortal. Keep such a blessing with you at all times and also revive others with this blessing. Bab Dada is proud of the double foreign children. Sorry. You are proud of the Father too, are you not? You do have the intoxication that out of the whole world, you are the ones who have recognized the Father. Do you not? Eternally maintain this intoxication and happiness. Bab Dada has now taken everyone's photograph. Baba will then show you the photograph that you had come here. Move along while being while being knowledgeful of Maya. Those who are knowledgeful are never deceived, because when you know when and how Maya comes, you remain constantly safe. Safe when you remember when and how Maya comes. You know when Maya comes, do you not? When you step away from the Father and are alone, Maya comes. Baba is mentioning the reason when Maya comes. And the reason is when we step away from the Father, when we are alone, it's then that the Maya comes. When you remain constantly combined, Maya will never come. The speciality of Australia is that it is mostly the Pandav army who is responsible. Elsewhere, the majority is Shaktis. The Pandavas there have performed wonders. Pandavas means those who are always with the father of the Pandavas, who is the Pandavapati. You have maintained great courage. Bab Dada is congratulating you, children, for your service. Now simply keep the blessing of being immortal with you always. Baba says, only simply keep this blessing of being immortal with you always. Acha. After Australia, now Bab Dada meeting a group from Brazil. Bab Dada knows that loving souls remain merged in the ocean of love. No matter how far away you live physically, the children who are constantly loving are always personally in front of Bab Dada. Your love enables you to overcome all obstacles and helps you to come close to the Father. Baba says it's the love that enables you to overcome all obstacles and helps you come close to the Father. This is why Bab Dada is congratulating you, children. Bab Dada knows how you have transformed so much effort into love and have reached here. This is why Bab Dada constantly massages you, children, with his hands of love. Parents constantly massage their much loved children with a lot of love. Bab Dada sees the stars of fortune of you, children. You are sparkling stars. No matter what the condition of the country is, the children of the Father will always remain safe because of the fact that they stay in the Father's love. You always have Bab Dada's canopy of protection over you. You are such beloved, long lost, and now found children. Children have garlanded Bab Dada with garlands of many letters. In return, Bab Dada is giving all of those children love and remembrance. Tell everyone, just as you have returned letters and given your news with so much love, so Baba accepted them with just as much love. And of course, children who remain courageous definitely receive the Father's help, and he always will help them. He received a rosary, and even now, Bab Dada is turning the beads of the rosary in remembrance. Bab Dada knows that although you may be far away physically, in your minds you are residents of Madhuban. Because of being constantly Manmana Bhav, in your minds you are close to the Father, and in front of him. Bab Dada is seeing personally in front of him such children who remain close and in contact of Baba, and is giving each one personal love and remembrance, and is giving all the long lost and now found children the blessing of being elevated and moving forward in the service of making others elevated. All of you should accept love and remembrance personally by name. Acha. Baba's Mahavakya. Baba very beautifully. Mahavakya of 16 January 84. Self-sovereignty is a birthright. Baba so beautifully explained in detail that what is self-sovereignty, and when we become self-sovereigns, what is it that we get? What is it that we attain? Baba so beautifully emphasized that not just single, we become double self-sovereigns. We became sovereign of the self and also the new kingdom, the kingdom of golden age. Baba only emphasizes that sometimes in this journey of becoming self-sovereign, you sleep at times in deep sleep of carelessness. And this is something that we should be aware of. This constant awareness. Baba wants us that we maintain this constant awareness of who we are. Baba says, you have solved this riddle of who am I? Now, since you have solved this, now you only have to remember this always. Remember and remain in this intoxication. Baba is taking us to such an elevated position that he always keeps his children in front of him. For Baba, the most important beings is his children. This is something that he really enjoys, he really loves in his work schedule. This is what he loves doing, and that is meeting his children. Baba inspires the scientists. He gives visions to the devotees. He does so much for the devotees also. But while doing everything, he always keeps his children in front of him. So it's love of the father for his children. And Baba also encourages us that the way the father loves you, it's now we also who remember in love of the Father always. If we are with the Father, then Maya cannot do anything. And when Maya cannot do anything, it's then that we claim the title of being self-sovereign. Baba says, you are Raj Yogis. This claim is your birthright. It's your birthright. Baba very beautifully met the Australians and then the souls from Brazil. So Baba really loves those beings. Baba appreciates those who have courage. And the uniqueness of Australia, that they have moved forward on their own. London has got so much of sustenance from experienced souls. But Australia is one country where there are so many Pandavas. And the Pandavas have always moved forward on the basis of remembrance. This is something that they love, which is remembering Baba. And when they have so much of courage, it's then that Baba really, really appreciates this. Baba also remembered those children who are not part of this, but they still remember Baba. So Baba says we better have good wishes for them. And then to Brazil also. So Baba very beautifully highlighted today that remember who you are, this Swama, this title, and you will be spiritually intoxicated. You'll claim this blessing of being immortal. Anybody? If anybody would like to share anything that touched them from today's Murli, any inspiration, any takeaway from today's Vani? Shanti.
I remember this whenever Baba speaks about SS, I can remember only one slogan, which when I was young as a student of Lokmanya Balagangadhar Tilak, स्वराज्य हमारा जन्म सिद्ध अधिकार है हम उसे लेते ही रहेंगे. That's one thing. But over here we needn't say, because I'm not trying to go, and there is no British government over here. There is no that we have lost our inheritance. It's just misplaced, which Baba is trying to give up. But whenever this comes self-sovereignty, I very firmly, which we used to do when we were small, especially on Independence Day, we used to raise this slogan. There were so many other slogans in clubs, in Zindabad and all. But this slogan, with the Gyan, I always used to like. But over here, as Baba mentions, it is self-sovereignty is to control your own mind, own intellect. For that, we have to have our spiritual identity. Like Baba gives it as one of the G, Karmendriya G. So Baba wants us for this to solve the riddle of who am I. So he says you should have self-awareness, because your inner strength comes from within. Only when we are self-sovereign will our mind, intellect, and sense organs not overtake us. And this is the where, so we are sitting with three things: tilak, crown, and throne. So we receive respect for this self-sovereignty, half cycle through our subjects, and the other half cycle through our devotees. Why? Because one thing we realized over here, body consciousness we renounced, and we realized our mind. I only one thing which Baba has not mentioned in the Murli, which I remember, is that Baba says, we used to tell Baba, "Tumhare charanon ki dhool hai hum." But Baba removed us as maids and made us sit up, gave us a tilak, put the crown, and threw. So I always think about who gave me this self-sovereignty and how I have lost it. Of course, only benefits he has given. This is one of a birthright, and it's double. King of yourself, king of the world. King now, king in the future. Shanti.
So nice. That awareness is the key word. Who am I and what is it that I own? If I constantly keep this in front of me, who am I and what is it that I own? A complete mastery on my subtle karmendriya, man, buddhi, and sanskar. This awareness will take me very, very far where Baba wants to take me. This simple awareness. Anybody else?
Om Shanti, sisters. So Baba says the loveliest work that the Father do is meeting us children. So that was quite intoxicating. And then Baba comes and decorate us, sustain us, and make us similar to Himself. And if Baba, I've done it corporeal form and also in the subtle form. Both have completed. Now it's completely the subtle way of sustaining us. So this is really good thing. So if we look at it, the whole cycle, and if we take the 5,000 years, the whole 5,000 years, and this is the only time that Baba does this work, the loveliest work, meeting us children and making us similar to him. Yeah, thank you. I'm sorry.
That's so nice. Baba opens all his heart in front of us. That this is what he feels, this is what he loves. And for Baba, we are very, very, very the most special ones. And this is such a great thing that somebody has got so much of love for you. So if you remember that we are so special to Baba, this is what is there in his heart. The best thing that he loves to do is meeting us. Then for us also, this should be the best thing that we do, like Australians. Australians love remembering Baba. And that's the reason they have got so much of courage that they stand on their own. So the way Baba loves me, I also love him. That's the best thing that I love to do, right? Okay. Anybody else? Okay.
Sister, I just wanted to,
Yeah.
it's not a thing. When Baba spoke, you were speaking of the Australians. And see, in one of the paragraph, Baba mentions about photograph.
Yes.
I remember because I used to have a lot of communication with Nirmala Didi and all. She
Yeah.
used to say in those days, there were two photographs taken. One, when Australia Center was first formed and all, there was a big group photo taken. And then later, after a few years, another photo was taken. The photo was compared, and there, what happened to those souls? Why did they go away? That's why if you see in this Murli also Baba. So I don't know, I was just thinking about that communication. But I just had one question. What is this rosary which Baba is mentioning here? I know if we are self-sovereign, devotees remember, but is it the Vishnu Mala or is it the Vaijayanti Mala? What Mala brings us, which rosary does this self-sovereignty bring us? If you could just identify the Mala, because he's saying it makes you part of the rosary, which devotees turn. So it's not a Vaijayanti Mala, or is it the Vishnu Mala? Which Mala Baba mentions here?
It's more or less the same mala, Vaijayanti Mala, which is the rosary of the victorious souls the mala of those beings who have served the world with the Father. It's this mala of victorious souls, and the world will worship them, will remember them throughout. But those selected souls who have served the world by serving themselves and serving others. So it's always this Vajanti Mala, the Mala of victorious soul that Baba talks about, that we are part of this in every kalpa, and the world remembers you, they look up to you, and this is what you are, this rosary. Okay, we'll meditate for some time. Sitting quietly. I look at Bab Dada in front of me. The Almighty Authority, my beloved Father. I look at him today. And I try to feel what he feels. I try to feel what is there in his heart. I try to feel his emotions, his feelings. I feel in his heart, he's got so much of love for me. To him, I'm so special. He loves me above everybody. I mean so much to him. I am his world. Whatever he thinks, it's for me, for my benefit. It's such a wonder that I mean the whole world to somebody. I am so, so special to someone. It's so nice. It feels so good to understand Baba's perspective, to stand in Baba's shoes and to look at myself. Through his eyes today, when I see myself, I see that there is so much of love and only love. Love in abundance for me. I am special, one of a kind. Baba loves me, and with his love, my heart is full. His love makes my heart so, so full. I feel so good, and I'm so happy. For all the love, words cannot be enough to thank him. Now today, whole day, let me remain merged in this ocean of Baba's love. The best place to be, the best thing to do whole day, Baba, love for Baba. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Om Shanti. Thank you, everybody. Have a wonderful day ahead. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Thank you, sister. Thank you, Divine Family. We shall meet again tomorrow at 5 a.m. Until then, you all have a peaceful day. Om Shanti.